Today I'm going to talk about bedtime routines and having trouble sleeping. And this can be hard because it's really a practice, and for some people some of these things don't work. People have tried it. So don't be too hard on yourself if it doesn't work. So I'm going to suggest a couple things. You can try it if you want, you don't have to. But one of the things is, if you can, do things, activities in a room separate from the room where you sleep. That way, psychologically, you can tell yourself, okay, when I'm in this room, I'm not doing sleep related things. Another thing you can do is add in some time to do a nightly ritual. So you might journal, and I would say try to do this maybe 2 to 3 hours before you go to bed at least. So that way, if whatever you write about, it is not being triggered or it doesn't add to your anxiety or worries. Another thing that I suggest is doing a worry box. So you might do this when you're also 2 to 3 hours before you go to bed at least. And in this, you might do something like write down all of your different worries and write down all the different emotions. And you write each feeling on a different slip of paper, and you kind of fill your box, your shoebox, or your jar with it. And then once you do this activity, maybe for 20 minutes max, you close the box or the jar, and it's like, in a symbolic way, you're closing it for the night, and you're not going to think about those things. A lot of this is a lot easier said than done. So please don't be hard on yourself if this doesn't work for you. And also, my last suggestion is, do this where maybe you go to sleep at the same time every night. I know that's really hard to do sometimes, but your body becomes very accustomed, and then it'll say, oh, okay, it's 11 o'clock. That's when my body goes to bed. And so, and then you kind of force yourself to go to bed and wake up at the same time if possible. We're all human, we make mistakes. It's okay if you don't get it right or if this doesn't work for you. And that's all for today.